Uh, well, it is like 4 p.m., so probably why my face may look darker than it is. Anyway, uh, February 19th, Wednesday, 2025. It's a nice, lovely day. Very relaxed. Not really getting stuff done as much as I want to. I mean, currently my commission queue is 12, but I already finished 5 of them, which is the Valentine's Day stuff. So, right now I'm just working on like 3 TF sheets. I've already got the first one done. The second one, I've already got like 2 out of 6 TF because I do 6 TFs like per sheet. So, just gotta sketch those, get those approved, and then color them. And then after that, I think the next one I have is a single piece. Yeah, it is for somebody that, those are easy. So, I could probably get both knocked out today as long as I just stay on pace and don't get distracted, because I was gaming earlier while I was eating and cooking, which, speaking of today, made some pork chops. It's like these small little, like, not tiny, maybe it's like the size of this of this dumbbell. They're a little fatty, so we got like 3 packs, 2 of them for, family and grandma, and then there's 1 pack I just cut the fat off of, and those 8 pork chops are for me. That reminds me I need to peel some potatoes once I get back home, so there's that. What else? And also mac and cheese, although I don't think they got the boxes of mac and cheese. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't remember. So I think it's just going to be mashed potato and pork chop. So which is fine, Usually we get stuffing, but not this time. Aside from that, though, today's been alright. I guess more or less kind of continue from yesterday about, previous week and why I hadn't walked nor, made any kind of personal diary in a week. So, following up from last time, on Valentine's Day, my boyfriend was in the hospital. It wasn't too severe, although he had to get stitches on his chin because he got ran over while he was heading to work, because he has a bicycle. So he was waiting on the bus, didn't arrive, so he just decided to bike to work. But on one street he got hit by a car. Thankfully, he had some coworkers that were in the area. They called his mom, and she drove him to the hospital. So I don't know all the details. I didn't ask because I know most of it he doesn't feel comfortable talking about. So, but I should follow up with that. So after that, though, it was, I think, Saturday, he contacted me back when I got my new phone. Or, well, not a new phone, just like my dad's phone, same model, unused. So why bother? Because I don't need an upgrade on my phone. Right? Most of the features I don't even use, or I just delete off my phone anyway. So, like Google AI Assistant, that's useless. What would I need that for? Nothing. So after that, caught up. He was alright. Bit hard for him to eat, but I think he's slowly getting better. I know the other day he was eating wings, so I'm glad his jaw is recovering. I don't know if he has to get full-on surgery yet, because I know he literally had some of his bone visible, like a good part of his chin and skin was, not fell off, but scraped badly and torn. So I just cried. With so much going on on my mind, it takes a toll on you. But somehow, some way, things end up finding a way to fix themselves. So I haven't had to stress or worry about that for a good maybe 3 days now at this point. So I'm glad things are looking up there. As for other aspects in life, feels like time's just going by kind of in a mix of both fast and slow. Like every day is just impending, something waiting to happen, like dread. I don't know for what or why, but I often just get that feeling sometimes. But I had to always constantly stop myself from overthinking or stressing or worrying or fearing, and just trying to take every day one by one. It's the only thing I can really do. You know, life is too short to worry and sweat the small stuff when I don't need to or have to. Nothing's really truly been on my mind. I mean, apart from still trying to type away at that dumb script for like 2 years at this point, even though finding the free time for it is a bit difficult. It often just feels like I'm getting pulled away from one project to another. And here I am always kicking myself thinking, oh, I'm going to finish this, and then I don't. You know, procrastination used to be a thing I used to avoid. Well, at least in my younger years, which was like 2 years ago. The last time escapes, and the only thing I can do is just a small bit every single day. At least it's like 500 words or 1,000 words a day, and then maybe I can get the script done. Maybe. I don't really know. And also, that's totally not concerning Ice Cream Patrol. That's the new truck, unlike the one from like 2 weeks ago. I mean, for all I know, it's probably just the police in disguise, basically. I mean, pretty much what it is. Just looks like your normal police car. It's like something you see in a sting operation. Alas, I don't have cash, but most of the time ice cream is just very overpriced. Most of the time. I remember there was this one ice cream truck though, like a while back in my neighborhood, that had like milkshakes. So yeah, just a normal ice cream truck. Nothing all that special. Still kind of hard getting used to an 8-pound weight. I kind of miss the 4-pounder. But I know I gotta work, heavier weights. To slow climb. I'm not gonna just jump to 10-pound weights. No, my arms will pretty much just give out immediately. I wonder if it's gonna rain. Awfully cloudy, but it's not windy either. So it's not like it's gonna bring in rain or storm weather. Maybe like humidity, because there's like a very faint breeze. But for the most part, the sky just looks pretty gray. Bits of the actual sky peeking through, and then the sunset peeking over the horizon. It's a beautiful sight. It's all the more beautiful when you don't have trees and McDonald's signs blocking the way. The sky's a beautiful thing. I always say I'm going to watch the sunset when I, have the opportunity to do so, but I just don't. But it's always neat to see the clouds just pass by, especially at night. When the moon is directly in your view, you can easily see the clouds move on. And it's just like, wow. Or you see the rockets and stuff in the sky. I don't know if that's really a plane though, or a rocket. People traveling, going to their destinations, or weddings, or funerals, or relocating, or visiting family and friends, or I don't know, traveling across the state to go try some food place. Those YouTube videos where one guy will like travel around the entirety of the United States to eat at every Margaritaville. Things like that, neat stuff. That is pretty cool though, getting to travel. Although I know your ass probably hurts from driving all those long, lonely roads. Basically like a truck driver minus the job occupation. Although I guess technically the time and investment is worth it because those videos make millions of views. Well, millions, I mean like 1 million. They're not like bangers or anything, but people are always interested in that. I know I am. Just interesting just seeing different parts of the world, or just the country. Even if it's just like somewhere like, I don't know, Idaho, where like it's just the cornfield. Nothing all that, interesting to see, but still pretty cool. Maybe not the weather though. At least during summer. I know most parts of the world are hell in summer. You know, being a Las Vegas resident here for like 2 years, yeah, I know all about that. So, but I know in places like Florida, it's mostly humid, and while it's not as bad as like 120-degree heat, you feel like you're drenched in sweat 24/7. That's usually what rainforest weather does to you. Ugh, cannot live there, ever. And if I was ever there for any reason, God please, it would probably just be for like Disney, Florida, or I think Disney World is it? I think something like that. Maybe one day. I mean, I never think I'd go to Disneyland in the first place, but that was years ago. Well, no, I think that was 2 years ago actually. Well, that and California Adventure. I would do that again, given the opportunity, of course. Right now, though, it's a closed door. Outside of that, though, things are looking up slowly. Can only hope it goes up more from here. If we fall, pick ourselves back up. And that marks the end of today's little self-reflection and pondering. So hopefully the rest of the day is a good one, as well as the rest of the week. And may tomorrow be better. Hakuna Matata.